afternoon, everyone. It's Lisa from Lisa Ashton Psychic Medium. How are you today? Wondering how you guys are doing. I'm on live. I'm hoping there's going to be some people that join us to do some readings, maybe just to chat for a while, see how everybody's doing. Part of my community. I miss you guys when I'm not on. I want to see how you are. So please feel free to give me a buzz. Hi, guys. How are you? Daisy, hi. I want all you guys to feel comfortable being able to come on and say hi and see what's going on. Anybody who's coming on who's new. I don't think anybody comes on who's new anymore, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to talk to you guys about possibly not keeping the channel going. I'm getting, like I said, a lot of pressure from YouTube because I'm not bringing in new subscribers. And I can't do any advertising or anything because I don't have the funds. So it's really kind of up to everybody to bring people on, hopefully. Hi, Natalia. Hi, Maya. So I'm going to continue to go on and do this for as long as I possibly can. But at some point, unless we grow, which we haven't been, a lot of people have been, like I said before, they've been coming on and subscribing, and then they leave and they unsubscribe. So they must not enjoy our conversations, and that's fine. We have a really nice group of people that I love coming on for. So I will continue to come on for just as long as they will allow me to. At some point, YouTube may shut me down because I'm not getting to 1,000 subscribers, and they like to see that within so many months. And so I ask that if you guys can all share it out, that would be great. Tell your friends about it. Have people come online. Natalia, would you like to do the list tonight for me, please? I know, Haroon. Everybody always says that. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit bummed because I really thought it said that I had 6 people that subscribed the last time we were on, which was Monday night. And then the next day, they took them all away. Or when they got off, they took all their subscriptions away. So it's a little bit depressing. I thought we were enjoying ourselves. I thought we were having a great channel. But I'd love to have you, you guys stay around for as long as I can possibly stay on. And that would be great. I'll try to come on Mondays. Probably Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays is what I'll try to do. And or as much as often as I can. I know you guys get notified, which is great. So Natalia, do you feel like moderating this evening? You're welcome, Maya. I appreciate it. I can't afford the advertising. I haven't had a lot of financial support from the channel. Hi, Patricia. So I think Natalia is going to do the moderating. Thank you, Aya, though. I appreciate it. She can probably start at the beginning since we just started to see who just came on. And take it from there. Okay? So you may or may not see me in the future. Hopefully I'll be able to stay on, but we'll see what YouTube has to say about that. Okay? Hopefully I'll continue to grow rather than staying where I am. And we'll see what goes from there. Hi, Dawn. Dawn is a co-worker of mine who also does readings and does cards and has beautiful readings. So it's up to you, Dawn, if you would like to read with people today as well. I was just talking about the fact that YouTube has kind of let me know that I need to get to 1,000 subscribers, or after a certain amount of time, they won't allow me to continue to be on, which is sad because I'm really enjoying this, but I'm hoping people will share it out and get people to join. And but Dawn, would you like to do some readings tonight as well, or would you like to just listen? Natalia, are you here doing a list, or would you like me to do that? I saw that you came on. Would you like to be the moderator and do a list? Not yet, hun. Maybe she will, though. Not yet, Patricia. Okay. I'm glad you're here, Dawn. And let's see. I'm not sure. Natalia, would you like to do a list, or would you like me to do the list? It's up to you. Just let me know, hun. Okay, let me make the list then, because I haven't heard from Natalia, so. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm just making the list, okay? So I can make sure to include everybody tonight. The list always grows. I wish we could spread our wings a little and get more people to come in here. It's lovely having such a wonderful community, but it's always nice to have new people too. Dawn, I'm putting you down for a reading, hon, in case you want one, okay? Hi, Linda. Yes, I'm adding you. Here's the list. And so far, okay? And I'm not sure what happened to Natalia. But I will keep copying and pasting the list as we go. If you guys would like to make a donation, Donations of Love is right down below. You can open up the X, and you can also get to my website there to find out about private readings, half-hour or an hour-long reading, okay? Haroon, you first. What would you like to know tonight, hon? How can I help you? I am using the Gilded Tarot, the Imperial deck. So let's see what people would like to know tonight, how I can help. Some people were added, yeah, so I just I added them on as they came on, and that's the full list right now that I just put up, okay? No, for doing that. That was very thoughtful. I really appreciate it. Haroon, what would you like to know tonight, hon? How can I help? Hi, Amanda. How are you? I'll add you to the list, hon, if you would like a reading. Okay, there's the list. What do my spirit guides think of my life journey? I know you said we can't ask about other people's thoughts. Yeah, well, only because the angel, I don't have permission. It's the same with spirit guides. I don't have permission to ask about other people's thoughts and how they're thinking about you. Specifically, I would have to have their permission. That's true of anything, including Reiki. You need somebody's permission. You can't just access their angels. But I can certainly talk about your life journey and where it's going. I feel like it's heading in the right direction. How does that sound? I'm going to pull a couple of cards on her. I was just shuffling, so I can pull a couple of cards. Okay. Okay, so the very first card I get is the Wheel of Fortune, Destiny, Fate. This is everything you've created karma-wise in your lifetime, and it helps guide you in the direction. It's always turning, it's always spinning, it's always helping to move you from one place to the next, depending on where your destiny and which direction you're supposed to go in. Remember, though, that you always have free will. So even though there might be something that's predestined for you, it may be choices, and you get to choose which direction you want to head in. Okay, and that's very true. And the second card I got is the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords could be you. Look at all the blue, the healing energies around, the blues and the purple, which are beautiful. But the Queen of Swords knows exactly what she wants, knows exactly what she wants to do, knows exactly where she wants to be, and I think you do as well. And I think it's something that's spiritual because of all the doves that are around her in this picture. So what you want to do must be something having to do with spirituality. Is that correct, Haroon? So something kind of like what I do, working with people and helping them. But it could be spiritual, it could be with cards, it could be psychically. It's working that muscle until you really feel good about it. Is that accurate? Yes. Oh, good. Okay, so if that's something you want to do, it's just practice. Good. It's just practice. It's just practice. It's practice, because you're strengthening that psychic or that third eye muscle. Okay, and the more you strengthen it, the easier it's going to be for you to read and know what cards mean. It's one thing to know the meaning, but when you look at them, you get something different for every person. Like, I don't normally point out the doves in this Queen of Swords card, but it's showing up. It came through very strongly for you, which told me it was spiritual. Whatever it is you want to do is something very spiritual. And I think you're heading in the right direction. The Wheel of Fortune is saying go in the direction you want to. Strengthen your third eye on November. Well, it's ongoing. Every day you're strengthening your gifts in your third eye, and it's not just a one-time strengthening of your third eye. You're continuing to use your intuition, and that's what your third eye is. So every day you should be strengthening it. Yeah, you want to do it every day. You want to continue to use that muscle and continue to strengthen your third eye, continue to strengthen you want to keep it going. You don't want to just do it one time, one and done. It's not a one and done thing. Spirituality is ongoing on a daily basis. You're always looking at the things you need to strengthen when you're working with spirit. So it's not just, yes, I strengthened my third eye, I'm good forever. No, it's continuing every day, working on it, working on muscles, working on the third eye to strengthen that muscle. Reading books on psychic and intuition and tarot, etc. I do it every day. Anybody who works with spirit energy would work on it every single day. Okay, Haroon? So I wouldn't just do it the one time in November. It's got to be ongoing, and it's got to be pretty much on a daily basis where you're actually putting it out there, bringing in the energy, working on those muscles, working on the psychic ability. It's ongoing every single day. Never stops. You're always growing and learning in that area. Okay? Okay, Daisy, you're next. How can I help you today, Daisy? Yeah, so keep it going, Haroon. Keep reading as much as you can get your hands on, knowledge on psychic ability and tarot and everything else you want to learn. Keep reading as much as you can. Keep learning as much as you can. I've been doing this for 35 years, and I'm still learning every day. Okay? It's definitely something you need to pursue on an ongoing basis. So, Daisy, you're next. Daisy, are you here? Give it another 30 seconds and see if Daisy's hanging around here. And hopefully she is. Hopefully we didn't lose her along the way. So what's new with you guys? Tell me what's going on. How are things? The energy feels so much lighter, doesn't it? Is everybody noticing how light the energy feels? It's really nice. Nothing new. Okay. Daisy must not be here, so we're going to move on to Lucy. That's great, Maya. That's wonderful. How light energy is. Yeah, Patricia, it really feels that way. It's nice. Being grateful is a good thing, Maya. We're grateful every day. Hi, Lucy. I started talking to someone new. Will it work out or not? Well, that's really a free will question. So if you feel that things are going well, I feel like the communication is really good. I'm hearing between the two of you. I feel like you'll continue with it. And it might go in another direction. This person's kind of far away, though, aren't they, Lucy? Does this person live far away from you? Because I feel like distance is part of the problem. Yeah, because I feel like the distance is the part of the is a part of the problem, especially now. You know, while everything is still going on with the virus and everything. Hi, Joanna. Glad to have you here. I can add you to the list. He's really nice to talk to. Well, that's wonderful. Maybe develop a really nice friendship with him and then see where it takes off from there. It's just, as you know, it's hard to have a relationship from long distance, but see where it goes. Enjoy talking to each other. I feel like the connection is nice between the two of you, and your spirit guides are telling me that he's a good guy. So I would think communicating with him is going to be a lot of fun. Just see where it takes you. Who knows, right? You're welcome. Do you think it'd be possible to meet? I don't know. That's really up to the two of you. The distance is there between the two of you. So I think right now, I don't think it's possible, but maybe in the spring when things lift, if you guys are both willing to make the drive or make the flight. How far away does he live? Because I just heard make the flight. You have to hold on, hon. I'm still with Lucy. Lucy, how far away does he live? He's thinking to fly. Yeah, because I heard drive, and then as soon as I said the word drive, I heard spirit tell me no, they'd have to fly. So that's hard to have that kind of a relationship, but I will continue to send you Reiki healing and hope that things work out. But enjoy talking to him for right now. See where it leads, okay? Keep me posted, Lucy. You want to talk to your mom's spirit, or you want to talk to your mom who's crossed over? You're so welcome, Lucy. My pleasure, hon. Do you want to talk to your mom who's crossed, or do you want to talk to a spirit guide of your mom's? I'm a little confused. Aya? Did you want to talk to your mom, or do you want to talk to a spirit guide connected to your mom? Your mom's already passed. So would you like to talk to your mom, or do you want to talk to her spirit's guide of your mom's? You said you wanted to get a message from your mom's spirit. So do you mean from your mom, hun? Okay. You want a message from your mom then? You want to talk to your mom? She's talking about her wedding ring. Do you have her wedding ring? Aya, do you have her wedding ring, hon? Yes, I want to talk to her. Good morning, Christina. Christine, I think you unsubscribed last time when you left. Correct? Okay. Okay. Just want to make sure everybody is subscribed. Okay, Aya, let's finish our conversation. Let's talk to your mom, and she's asking me about her wedding ring. Aya? Aya? You don't have it. Do you know who does have it? Because she's wondering to know where it is. Who might have it? Jemana, did you subscribe and then take away your subscription, hon? Okay. I will add you, no problem. That's okay. Maybe a private reading might be better, Aya, because it's really hard for me to continue just to wait and not get your message, hon. I'm sorry the internet's so bad. Maybe we can try it again when I come back on, which will probably be Sunday. Okay? Know that your mom is around you, though, Aya, okay? She's always around you, always hearing you talk to her, she says. So know that she's around you, even though you can't seem to get through on the internet. Okay, hon? Jaylyn? Yes, I just said that know your mom is around you, Aya, okay? And she hears you when you talk to her, so continue to talk to her. She's proud of you. So continue to do what you're doing. You're doing something that's new, Aya. And she's proud of you for it. Okay, so just continue. Can I ask if there will be any new career opportunities in the next 30 days or something to that extent? Sure. Have you been sending out resumes, Lynn? I don't know where it is. I know, hon. The internet is repeating on you. So I know you said you don't have it and you don't know where it is. That's okay. It's not your fault. The internet does crazy things. And we're coming up on Mercury retrograde pretty soon. Just know how much your mom loves you and she hears you talking to her, and keep talking, okay? Okay, let's see if there's a career opportunity for Jaylyn. Yes, I got a big yes. The first, I got the High Priestess, which is, it's kind of hidden secrets. It's hidden things that come out, not secrets so much as things that are hidden that you haven't found yet, Jaylyn. So I don't know if you've been looking in the wrong place for a career. I already did the message on. You may want to go back to like 20 minutes and listen, because that's where I talked about it. Okay. Thanks, Aya. Jaylyn, so this is sometimes something hidden or another direction that you haven't looked in. Have you been putting out resumes and putting out information that you're interested in? Okay, so that's good. So I feel like this is way off. Like you're going down this one path, but there's one that was kind of had veered off that's a little bit different than the normal ones that you usually try to go for. Does that make sense? Job-wise. Is there one that's very different than what you've been going towards or leaning towards? Because what I get with the one that's off in the distance is the sun, which is really nice. Hi, Lala. I'll add you to the list. You don't know. Okay, so are they all in the exact same field that you've been applying for, Jaylyn? Because I feel like there's one that's a little bit different than what you've been applying for. Two different fields. Okay. Is there one that you just applied for that's very different? Because that's the one I feel like the light is shining down on you. And that's a good one to head towards, is what I'm hearing. Because that's the one the sun is shining down on. So you apply for a few every day, and then do you follow up with messages and so forth, hon? Following up, I feel like is going to be really important, because follow-up is how they don't just get the resume, they know that they have somebody that's really interested, is with follow-up. When you follow up, you can ask someone if they received the resume, etc. And I think that's those, if you just send a resume, they won't know for sure if somebody's really interested in it, if they're just sending a resume. Follow up, they actually have to find your resume where it is. And I think that's the key. So I think follow-up is definitely key. Just sending out an application for a job is, it might not be the answer. You have to follow up. Or if you go in person to fill out an application, go back the next day and ask, no, you call HR. Wherever you're sending where are you sending the applications to, hun? Is it online? Governments. Okay. Is it online that you're doing it? Or is it like through an email? Because that same online is where I would send like a follow-up letter. Yes, Maya. Send them an email, get the email for the company that you're sending it to. Sometimes it takes a little bit of extra legwork, but I think it'll be worth it for you in the long run. I think that would be good. I think the follow-up is what's missing, because they get so many applications. Yours isn't standing out. Whereas if you call them or you email them or you do something, I think it'll stand out. And I think that's good. And I see that coming towards you. I see, once you start doing that, I feel like you'll have a choice in a couple of jobs. It's really hard right now because a lot of companies aren't hiring. A lot of people are working from home. But I feel like come April or May might be the time when something will come up for you. Okay, Jalen? And I do see that coming for you though, hun. So that's a good thing. Just hang in there and then follow up. And then that's going to be your answer. Hold on a second. That's not the right list. There we go. Okay, Christine. I will still do a reading for you. I would just go back and by the time I get to you, I would go back. Hi, Sharmilia. Are you a subscriber, hun? So I only do readings for subscribers, sweetie. Okay, so I have Natalia. I don't have you down as a subscriber, hun. When did you subscribe? Shamila. I don't have you as a subscriber, hun, on my channel. If you'd like to subscribe now, you can. Natalia, you're next. Thank you, Shamila. Just got it. So you couldn't have been subscribed before, or you might have taken it back. But you have to leave it on. If people take it back, I won't come back to them the next time and do it. They won't get another reading, okay? Well, it doesn't come up with her name. As far as I know, she didn't subscribe because it didn't get added to my number count, Patricia. Her name won't show up. If her settings are under private and they're not public, it won't show up as subscribed. I'm full, Louise. I'm sorry. If you'd like to subscribe and hit the notification bell, you can be notified next time I come on, and you can be one of the people that get a reading. Okay. Natalia? Are you still here? So, Louise, you can, if you'd like to subscribe and hit the notification button, you'll be notified next time when I come on, which should probably be, today's Thursday, either Saturday or Sunday. I usually come on midday, okay? And then you can get a reading then. You just need to be a subscriber. Well, thank you for doing that, Shamila. I appreciate that. Maya is next. Looks like Natalia is not here. Maya, are you still here? I'm feeling divinely guided to move back to Delaware for a while. Will I meet the love of my life there? Let's pull a couple of cards on that. I think if you're feeling guided to move somewhere, trust your gut. Hi, Cheryl. There's Cheryl. Patricia. I don't have you as subscribed, though, Cheryl. I don't know if you wanted to hit the subscribe button down below and see if you come across the screen. And then you will be the last person that I add, okay? Because you're a friend of Patricia's. So Maya, if you are feeling guided, then I think you should listen to that for sure, because that's always your gut trying to tell you. So I think for sure, so Cheryl, you may want to just go down below this video and hit the subscribe button. I'm glad to have you here, Cheryl. Welcome. Let's check and see about the love of your life. I don't know if, I think you will meet somebody there for sure, but I don't know. It'll depend on the two of you if it's the love of your life. You know, you both have free will. You have two paths you can take in this card, which is the Two of Wands. You have two paths you can take, and this is the divine path that they want you to take. But right now, the only thing that's blocking you is you. So I think you're right to think about a move, Maya. I think that's for sure. And if you're thinking about going back to Delaware, I don't blame you. We're in Delaware. I used to live in Delaware. And I do feel like this, if you're being divinely guided, which this light is definitely doing, this card is having patience. It's the Temperance card. So even though you move there, oh, wow, Wilmington. Okay, I lived in Newark, Delaware. I had my son, actually. He was born at Christiana Hospital. It's right below the video. There's a subscribe button, or that you can open up the X below the video. Cheryl, you can open it. There's an X below the video, and if you click on that and open it, you can subscribe and then rejoin. Or you can go outside. You can leave for a second and go to any of my other videos and subscribe, and it'll show up. The button's right below this picture video, hon. So you still live in Newark. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Christiana Hospital is where I actually had my son. Which is right out in, well, I think it's in Wilmington, right? Or it might be in Newark, actually. But these cards are saying yes. Just have patience when you go, okay? Have patience. Don't be in a hurry when you get there to think the love of your life is going to like walk in the door. You have to have some patience. This is a hard time to meet people. But if you have patience, then I think the move will really be good for you. Does the young man have high drive? I don't know what that means, huh? High drive, if I may ask respectfully. Is that about work? Is that about money? I don't know what that's about. I can't tell whoever you're going to meet. Are you talking about sex drive? I would have no way to know that, hon. Yeah, I would have no way to know that. You'll have to wait and meet this person. Okay? But I think the person that you're going to meet is going to be a good match for you. I think you'll enjoy their company. Yeah, I have no way to know something like that, hon. You're so welcome. My pleasure. Let me know when you get there. Let me know when you move. Okay, who do we have next? We have Patricia. And then Dawn. Patricia, are you here, hon? Take care. Everything okay, Joanna? Just a general reading, Patricia? Sure. Let me pull a couple of cards. Patricia, and then Dawn and Linda. Some are younger than others, Maya. Some are younger than others. Okay, Patricia, let's see what we have for general reading here. Okay, you've got a real combination. Right now, you've got two cards that are kind of making me feel like there's a battle zone around you, or that there's somebody that's... No, it hasn't come through, hon. I'll keep checking, don't worry. Because you've got the Seven of Swords, and look at the way he's carrying them really haphazardly, like he's going to hurt himself. He's going to cut his arm all up, right? But the Seven of, it's like everything's desolate behind him. He's got dead people behind him. His people he's battled. So I kind of feel like I almost feel like you've been through a war zone, or Patricia, or as if you're coming out of one side of a really tough time. Because this is still, the Five of Swords is still everybody battling, right? Nobody's touching each other, nobody's hurting each other, but you're standing at guard as if you're still expecting the worst. This isn't something that's coming. I feel like this is something that's behind you, Patricia. So this has to have been a time that you've gone through. Okay, Cheryl. So Patricia, this has to be something that you've already gone through. Does that make sense? Well, I'm glad it's behind. It is behind you, because what you have in front of you is the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is a beautiful card. It's all about manifestation. You're not sure if it does make sense? You haven't been through a tough time? There hasn't been a lot that's been difficult lately? Or it could be one particular person that was difficult. But the card that's coming up is the the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about manifestation. I mean, it's beautiful. Man is manifesting good health, good wealth, good fortune, good destiny, good career, everything that's wonderful. The Nine of Pentacles is a beautiful card to get. And she's got on beautiful healing colors. So whatever you went through in the past, this could have just been the time of year. That was such a tough time of year for you as well. And this could have been you fighting with yourself in your own head. But this is what is coming. This is what you're on top of now, which is beautiful, Patricia. So you can really relax and enjoy that, Pentacles. Manifest like crazy. Okay, we're coming up on the full moon shortly, I think it's on the, I'll have to double check because I'm not positive when it is now that I said that. Let me double check when the full moon is this month, because the full moon energy, when is the full moon in January 2021?
Here's information from space.com.
January 28th is the next full moon. It's called the wolf moon, interestingly enough. So we're coming up on it soon, in about a week, okay? So manifest like crazy before then. Put out your crystals if you have crystals, you guys. Patricia, this goes for you too. And energize them. And remember, at the full moon, that's when we're letting go of things that no longer serve us. Letting go of things that no longer make sense for us to hold on to. And then you manifest and bring in new things, okay? New riches, which is awesome. Okay, Patricia? It does sound great. It sounds awesome. Patricia, perfect. Will do. What does the bat on the King of Swords symbolize? On the King of Swords? What do you mean? What bat on what King of Swords? I mean, this is the Nine of Pentacles. Is that what you're talking about, Patricia? Oh, lovely. I've closed up the list, hon. I'm sorry. On the Light Seers deck. Well, the crows are swords. That's what the swords are in the Light Seers deck. So is that what you're talking about? The crow? It's not bats. It's crows. And there's a bat. I don't have that deck in front of me, Patricia, so I'll have to look that up. I don't think I haven't seen any bats in that deck. There were crows, but and that's what represents the swords, but I haven't seen any bats at all. I'll check it out though, okay? Do you have the Light Seers deck? Are you pulling cards? Because just because I haven't noticed it doesn't mean if you could notice it, because every reader notices different things. And it could be special meaning for you. You may want to Google and see what a bat stands for symbolically. Maybe there's a special message in it for you. If you pulled that card and then you saw the bat. Because when I pull a card, it's certain things I'm drawn to for each person. It's different for every time. Every time I pull the card, I'm seeing something different depending who I'm reading for, Patricia. Does that make sense? I have it. I'm not pulling cards. Oh, okay. You just have it? Yeah, I haven't noticed it, so I'll have to pay attention next time I pull the King of Swords. I've pulled it for you before, and I mentioned that there was a bat. Okay, now I gotta look it up. Hold on. I'm just checking something, you guys. Hold on a minute. It's a crow. Is that what you're talking about? Because that's a crow. Is that what you mean? Just with his wings open, he's flying. Because that's the King of Swords in the Lightseers deck. It's all different birds. The crows mostly represent the swords for sure. And then, of course, there's the wise owl in the corner. Okay. Anyway. Oh, well, it could look like a bat to you. It just doesn't to me. But if it looks like a bat to you, then it has some symbolism to you. And I would Google it and find out what a bat represents. Okay? Because bats aren't that big. Of course, I'm happy to look, especially if it's been on your mind. But I would Google it and see what a bat represents or symbolizes, because that might be something, a special message just for you. Trying to get the cards back here. Sorry, guys. Hold on 1 second. I pulled up a different deck, so I'm just trying to get the other cards back. Okay. Okay. You too, hun. Dawn, you're next. Patricia, definitely Google it. Will you let me know what it means? If you think it looks like a bat? It's kind of like it's speaking to you. Remember I said certain things pop out of cards, but if it's speaking to you, I'd love to know what it represents, because maybe that's something important for you. Maybe that's an important message for you. Will you keep me posted, Patricia? Dawn, are you here, hun? Thank you. And thank you for bringing me Cheryl. It's a wonderful addition. Okay, hold on. I'm still waiting for Dawn. Dawn, would you like a card pulled for you, hun? Just a general reading? Sure. Let's see what's up with Dawn tonight. How are things going, hon? He is here. Who is here? Joanna. Okay, Dawn. Let's see what we got here. Pull a couple of cards. We've got a lot of truth going on. You have the Ace of Swords, which of course is truth, and it's truth around love because you've got the dove behind you. So there's something truthful that's coming out, Dawn. In your relationship, maybe something new, something exciting. I'm good. I miss you. But yeah, something new and exciting is kind of coming out in your relationship a little bit. Has Brian gotten a new job? Because he's sitting here on the king of his throne again. This is King of Cups, though, so this is dealing with a Pisces, a water sign, a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer. But he's sitting very nonchalantly, and he's got a lot of luck around him, a lot of good things around him. So I'm wondering if he's already gotten a job. Because that's what this new beginning is showing me. Unless this is you getting a new job or starting back at a new job. And you love it. Is this you? Have you started a new job, hun? I know he's happy being at home. How about you, though? I know you need to get out. You need some time for you. Have you started to go back to work? I think it's a good thing. And it's a lot of love is around it. So it's not a negative new beginning. It's wonderful. Have you restarted back at work? Not necessarily a new job. Have you restarted back at your old job? Dance studio. Oh, so you are back. You just started at the dance studio again? Anyway, this looks like you going back to work is a really good thing. I think it makes you happy to get out of the house. I think you're around some water signs, which is really pretty cool. And I think you need to get out of the house from time to time. I think you're having fun at home and having all the kids at home. I think that part's great. But okay, after the Christmas break, which wasn't that long ago, believe it or not. It feels like it was forever ago, doesn't it? But this definitely is telling me that there's a lot of happiness around you, for sure. I'm not exactly sure why I'm getting. Aunt, I am closed for readings for today, hon. You'll have to watch for notification signs that I come back on, and you'll be notified. If you're subscribed and hit the notification button, you'll be notified when I come on again, and I can read for you then. I'm full up today. You're welcome. So you don't know any Scorpios or Pisces or Cancers? Dawn, do you know any Scorpios or Pisces or Cancers? What's early June? That would be Cancer. So it could be the sign of Cancer, and that would be a water sign. Have you just had a lot of contact with them, or have they been around you a lot? I just feel the energy around you a lot of a water sign. So like the first week of June through like the first week of July. Second week of July. Well, Dawn, just know that things are going well. Things are going good. You have nothing to worry about. Okay. I think your internet's working really slowly, or mine is, one or the other, because I'm not getting any messages. It's all positive around you, though. Okay. I miss you. We should talk on Monday nights. Thanks, Dawn. Not sure where you went. Linda, you're next. Could be your niece, Rebecca. Okay, that just came up. Okay, yeah. It makes sense, Dawn. Oh, we have nights like that. You know that. No problem. But I miss you. Let's talk soon, okay? Everything's going great around you guys. You're really well protected, is what I see when I call into angels, okay? Tell everybody hi. Linda, does my godmother, Janice, have positive intention towards us? Yes, I'm hearing. Are you feeling, oh, or Gemini, my stepdaughter? Could be. Didn't know you had a stepdaughter. Learn something new every day. That's that truth. That's a surprise. Came towards me instead of you. Linda, I'm hearing yes, that your godmother has positive intentions towards you. I'm not sure why you feel concerned about that, but I'm hearing that things are good. Things are fine. Did she give you some indication to believe that something was wrong, Linda? Linda, she tells everyone our business. Well, yeah, I mean, she is a busybody. She's a little bit of a gossip, but I would be careful what I tell her. I don't think it's negative intentions towards you, but I just think she likes to spread gossip. She likes to talk. So you can ask her to please not talk about you. You can just make it a point of saying, you know, please don't let this go any further than here, because I haven't told anybody and I'll know where it comes from, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Drop a little hint. Yeah. But you can stop that by just telling her that, you know, you're only telling her and hopefully it won't go any farther. And that if it gets to anybody else, you'll know what came from her, kind of thing. You can say that in a nice way too, so that she won't spread any information. Okay? Because I know you're very private. Okay, Linda? Just be honest with her that you don't want her talking about anything you tell her. And I think she'll respect that, okay? But I think she has positive intentions. I don't hear anything negative. Thank you, Linda. All right, hon. Keep me posted, okay? Let me know how you make out. Amanda, you're next. Amanda, are you here? Hi, just a general reading? Sure. How are you making out with the young man who wishes to come back into your life? Have you blocked him from doing that, Amanda? You've been using your mom's cards a lot, I'm hearing. So you're doing a lot of readings for yourself? Because I see you using cards. Have you been practicing and learning them, working on your intuition, Amanda? The Ace of Cards. I haven't heard from him since the last time I talked to you. the Ace of Cups is coming up, which is all about intuition, trusting your third eye, and that's what makes me feel like you've been using her cards and working on it. Hi, Joe Mystics. Hi. No readings tonight, hun. Okay, I'm finishing up the readings that I have, and then I'm going to be done. I've already been on for a little over an hour. But come back over the weekend. If you're subscribed and hit the notification button, then you'll be notified when I come on. Okay, Joe Mystics, thanks. You have been using her cards because I feel like you're developing your sense of intuition, just like your mom. So I think you need to really work on that, hun. Maybe try using her cards even more often and see what you get. Try it on different people in your house. The other card I have is the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups is usually a sad card. It's usually a card where you're feeling lonely, you're feeling kind of isolated, like you don't have a lot of people around you. There's 3 cups that you've already turned over and you're not happy with them, and you're not noticing the 2 cups that are still behind you that can bring you joy and happiness. So I don't know if you're feeling kind of isolated, Amanda, and stuck, or are you still able to get out? I go out sometimes. Okay. But most of the times you're in with family. And I feel like, I mean, you enjoy your family. I'm not saying that. I just feel like it's getting to the point now where you're starting to really feel your inability to go out. Like you're really feeling like you want to let loose and be out. And I don't feel like that's happening. Are you going back to school shortly? Or back online for school? Because this intuition card is telling me that you've really been thinking long and hard about what it is you want to do and what you want to go into. And I don't know if you've changed your mind. You're back online now? Yeah. Have you changed your mind about what you're going into? Have you switched majors? Yeah. Don't worry about what you want to go into just yet. I feel like you can take some courses and some prerequisites, and then you'll figure out eventually where you want to end up. I don't feel like, the way the angels are telling me, I don't think you're going to end up doing what it is you started out doing. And I'm not sure what that is, but I feel like you're going to make a choice that's going to be very different than what you first chose to do. And it's going to make you really happy. But don't feel you have to make the decision now, okay? But trust your gut. If you're getting a lead in a certain direction, or you're getting this feeling with your third eye that something is a path you need to take or a direction you need to go with regards to being back in school and what your career is going to be. You're in med lab science right now. Don't know. You don't like it too much. Yeah, I don't feel like I don't see you in anything like that. It wouldn't surprise me if you stay in something medical, like medical subscription, medical subscribing, something like that. But I don't feel like phlebotomy is going to be the way for you to go, is what I'm hearing. Is that what you wanted to do? I think I remember your mom telling me that a long time ago. If you don't really like it, trust your gut. This is you not really liking it. So trust your gut on the direction it's going to take you in. But don't feel you have to make the decision right this minute, okay? Oh, pathology. Okay, but you're not sure, you don't think so at this point? I don't think you're happy in what you're in. So you may at some point want to take another look at what it is you can move into, because I think you're taking a lot of prerequisites right now that aren't going to end up. It's not that you're not going to be able to use them, but they're not really going to apply to whatever it is you end up in. Because I don't think you're going to end up staying in the same field. But you're going to be very happy about that. Just follow your gut. Follow what it's telling you, okay? Are you still here, Amanda? Too much of the same thing over and over again. Yeah, and that's the prerequisites, unfortunately. That's the stuff you have to take. I just don't think it interests you, and I think you're going to find what it is that interests you. And then I keep saying, just trust it. When you hear it or when it feels right, head in that direction and maybe take an extra course in that direction or something that's going to see if that's what you want to do. But don't feel you have to make the decision right this minute, okay? Because you don't. You have time. You might feel like everybody who's coming in is making a decision and they know what they want to do, but they really don't. I mean, how can you know that? Oh, hi, Dawn. She was thinking of going into pathology instead. Oh, I see what she's saying. So was this phlebotomy? I remember you're telling me. Oh, no, sorry, I'm wrong. Okay. I'm really confused. Whatever it is you want to go into, Amanda, or whatever it is you were thinking about going into, and now you're deciding you may want to change, just listen to your gut and listen to your intuition, and it'll lead you down the right path. Okay? It doesn't matter what it is. It's just that's going to lead you down the right path. But you don't have to make that decision right this second. I was a senior, I was looking into pathology, but now that I'm in the life science major, it's too much of the same thing over and over. Yeah, that's kind of like what college is. Until you get to be an expert at it, they keep droning it in. But if it's not something that interests you enough, like I was in nursing and it was the same thing over and over and over. But that's what I wanted to do, so it was really fascinating to me. But if you're in something that's not fascinating to you, the more it's repeated over and over again, it could be that it's not the right field for you. So follow your gut. It'll take you down the right path, but don't be in a hurry to make that decision, okay? The right decision will present itself. Okay, Amanda? You're welcome. And we are coming up on Mercury retrograde on the 30th of January till the 20th of February, where old loves tend to come back in. So don't be surprised. Hi, Alyssa. I think you need to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'm not taking any new people today, but if you subscribe and hit the notification bell, you'll be notified when I come back on over the weekend, and you can be one of my readings then. I read only for my subscribers. Okay? Thanks, Alyssa. You're welcome, Amanda. Joanna, would you like a reading today? In general, okay. Okay, Joanna, you're feeling down. I'm having one of those days too. Okay, so you definitely have the strength. So hang in there as far as the strength goes. You definitely, if you're feeling down, definitely hold on to the fact, I mean, you're coming out of the dark and you're coming into the light, which is nice, and you're strong enough to handle this and get through this just fine. Just remember, it's not always just about the strength that you show. It's also about the vulnerable underside, the vulnerable underbelly. So it's okay to feel vulnerable and depend on other people, Joanna. And I feel like some of the loneliness that you're experiencing is making you feel a little bit down. I do have the Ace of Swords with the Strength card, and the Ace of Swords is a new beginning, and it's usually a soft new beginning when it has to do with love or someone in a relationship that's around you. It's learning the truth about something and then heading down a new path. Not sure why you're feeling down, but these cards are just telling me that you have the strength to continue to go on and not to give up, and if you're feeling down, that will change. Is there anything in particular that's making you feel down, Joanna? Okay, Alyssa, so that means if you've hit the notification bell, that means you'll be notified when I come back on over the weekend and you can get a reading then, because I only read for my subscribers. Okay? And I look forward to having a chance to chat with you then. Thank you, Alyssa. Joanna, is there anything special that you're feeling down about? All the confusion of my life, no work and no love. Just be strong, it's coming. I think everybody feels the same way because we're stuck in this, you know, everything that's going on with the virus, and we're kind of stuck at home and we don't have the luxury of going out and really living on our own life. And I think that'll get better for you, okay? Just have some patience, for sure. But the new beginning is coming. So whether it be work or love, there is a new beginning coming. And like I said, I feel like it's more about relationships because it's a softer energy, this new ace. This ace has a dove behind it, which is a softer energy. So I feel like love could be coming in your way, okay? I would give it a few months because of what we're going through, but I see it as a possibility for you. And I think that'll make you feel a lot better. Yep, that's what we talked about, March or April. It's not impossible right now. It's just harder with everything going on with the virus. You can't really get out. You can't date. You can't do all those kinds of things. So I think come March or April, we'll start to see the light a little bit more, even so by the time summer comes. Hi, Mimi. All closed up for tonight, hon, but I'll be back on Saturday or Sunday. Okay, so I can read for you then, hon. Thanks, Mimi. It is sad, but we'll get through it. You're so welcome, hon. My pleasure. Christina, you still here? Thanks, Joanna, for your help today. I am, Mimi. Thank you. I hope you're okay, too. I'm just finishing winding down, and then I'll be back probably on Saturday or Sunday during the day, Mimi, and I'll make sure to read for you, hon, okay? I'm glad you came to visit, and keep up the good work. Keep up the spirit. Christina, you here? Okay, Mimi, you take care, sweetie. Okay, Christine doesn't look like she's here. How about Germana? Nope, you're coming up after Germana. I'm on Germana right now, Lala. Then it's your turn. Germana, is love coming in the next months? Who he will be? You feel alone. Yeah, I think we all feel alone. I won't know who it is that's coming in, but I do feel like this is a new person. I don't feel like this is somebody that you already know. So I do feel like somebody will be coming in. Let's just look at the cards and see how many months from now. And it will be a new person. So we don't know who he is right now. So in 3 months, because you have the 3 of Cups when you're celebrating. So within 3 months, so February, March, by April, this new person should come in. And you'll be able to have a nice relationship with them. Love part is up to you guys, right? The love part is whether you love them and they love you. It's hard during this time. If you can get online with friends and talk to people, stuff like that will help. For sure. The other card that comes up is new beginnings, the Ace of Cups. emotions, new feelings coming in all around the number 3. So new feelings, new emotions. Use your intuition to trust this person that's coming in, and trust your gut on how they feel, if it feels like a good match or not for you, Germana. I hope so, because we are under quarantine and some news are unbelievable. I know it's hard. It's hard for everybody. I think everybody's feeling the same loneliness that you are. So try to reach out to friends and keep in touch. And I feel like by April, you'll have somebody new in your life, okay? And it'll be someone new. So I can't tell you much about him right now because I don't know him. I don't know who he is, hon. I just said that. He's new to you. And I do feel like he's older than you when I ask Spirit that question. He is older than you. Spirit did tell me that, but I don't know who it is because it's going to be a new person that comes in. Yeah, you have something to look forward to. It's only a few months away. Okay? You're welcome, hon. Lala, how can I help, hon? Could be a friend of friends. You could be introduced by friends for sure, but it's somebody that I can't see yet. They have their back turned towards me. You don't know them yet either. But I feel like it's going to be nice how you're introduced, Germana. Okay? So hang in there. It's not much longer. Lala? What's headed my way? How will my finances be in the next few weeks? Okay, let's pull some cards. Hearing from Spirit that your finances are tight. You're worried. The more you worry, that's the sense of lack, L-A-C-K, that you're putting out there into the universe, and that's what you're going to get back. So why are you worried about your finances? Are you having to put out a lot of money all of a sudden? Because I hear you're very worried, and that's what I'm getting. So I've got the Wheel of Fortune and I've got the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups could be dealing with a cup energy, and that could be who's heading your way for sure. Or what's heading your way. This could be you're galloping through. It's like you're heading towards something. Knights are all about a journey or a destination, what you're heading towards. Wheel of Fortune is always, it's fate. It's your destiny. It's your journey. And the wheel is constantly turning. So you're continuing to move in the right direction and you're taking the right steps. But I feel like you've been really worried about finances. So try not to worry, because when you put out that sense of lack or you don't have enough, then that's what the universe brings back to you. You want to put out the gratefulness that you have more than enough to meet your needs. Put that out into the universe and then watch the money just come in like crazy. Okay? And try not to worry. I know that's easier said than done, especially if you're putting out a lot of money, but I think you can thank the universe for having enough to be able to put that out. You know, I'm very grateful I had enough money to be able to pay that. Thank you, universe. And then watch the money come in, because it'll come right back in. The more you pay out into the universe, if you're grateful for having that money to pay it out, the more it'll come in. So try not to worry about it, Lala. Okay? Is that Lala? You all set? You're so welcome. Try to manifest. We're coming up to the full moon on the 28th. So manifest, bring in all that money, right? Picture it here. Good job. Shamila, are you here, hon? Shamila? Hi, Shamila. What is Amok's intention towards me? Is he planning to open up emotionally? I don't know what his intention is, but I can see that he is interested in you. I can't tell what his feelings are. I think he's very quiet compared to you. So I think emotionally it's very hard for him to open up. That's what I'm hearing. He is a lot more quiet than you are. You're very open with your feelings and your emotions, and he's not. And that's something you have to figure out if you can handle that moving forward on whether or not you want to stay with him, because I think it's going to be like pulling teeth because he's not a real emotional person. He's very guarded. So it's going to be very hard to get that out of him. But let me pull a card or two, okay? Okay, you do have the worry card. You are worried. This is the Nine of Swords. You are worried. Nothing's touching you. Nothing's hurting you. But you are worried whether or not he is going to come out of this or be able to talk to you about it. Because you need more from somebody, Shamila. You need somebody that can open up and be honest with you and truthful with you and share their feelings, because that's how you are. And I'm not sure that this is the guy. I'm not sure that this is the person. Does that make sense? Because I don't feel like you're getting anywhere trying to get him to open up emotionally. Shamila? I think you're going to have to work at this relationship if you want it to work. You're going to have to do a lot of the hard work to get him to open up, because he doesn't trust you easy. He's had some bad luck along the way. You're not in contact? Okay. If you're not in contact, how do you know he's guarded? I never understand that when people ask me that question. It's like, is he going to open up to me? Is he going to get close to me when you haven't met him? Okay, you're not in contact with him. So why would he have emotions for you? That's what I'm struggling answering. You know him, but you're not in contact with each other. So how would he have feelings for you, hon? He has to be able to, you guys have to open up to each other to share feelings and emotions, right? I think you have to get to talk to each other and get to know each other. Have each other in your life before he can open up. And then you'll know what his feelings are towards you. If you're not in contact with each other, there's no way to know what his feelings are. You know him, but you're not in contact. So what? I don't understand why he would have intention or feelings for you yet. Does that make sense? Okay, if that's all you want, sure. Okay, Cheryl. I'm sorry, Shamila, I'm trying to answer your question, but I'm just not understanding if you haven't been in contact with each other, how he would have any emotions towards you. You get in contact with each other and start to get to know each other, and then he will start to have feelings for you. Does that make sense? Shamila? Okay. Because he will, I'm sure he'll really like you. It's just I think you have to open up and talk to each other and get to know each other a little bit first. Like you can't tell how someone's going to be towards someone unless you have some kind of a conversation or a communication with each other. But don't give up on him, okay? Anybody said how he should be approached? I just feel be honest, open and honest, and show your true feelings towards him. Just say, say hi, and I've noticed you, and would you like to talk, or do you want to get a cup of coffee, or if it's online, can we talk for a while, get to know each other, that kind of thing. I feel like if you're just open and honest and say, hey, I was attracted to you, or I was interested in talking to you to get to know you a little better. That's kind of a nice soft way to approach, don't you think? Does that sound like something you could do, Shamila? Yeah, he is just too in and out. Okay, so maybe get to know him a little bit more, but talk to him gently like that, and then see where it goes. Don't give up on him. Just know you might have to do some of the hard work in the beginning, okay? His friends told me he wants to date me. Well, that's good news. So if he wants to date you, why don't you approach him? Just say, hey, your friends told me you might like to go out sometime. Do you want to go out? If he's nervous. That was 3 years back? Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm not sure why you're still... Okay. Why don't you approach him and see if he's not already with somebody else first? 3 years is a really long time. Okay? And see how you make out. He's not interested that you know of. Okay. Okay. This conversation started out very different. What are his intentions towards me? How do I get him to open up emotionally? I mean, you haven't even really talked to him. We've talked to his friends. So I'm a little confused, but I'm telling you, if you want to get him to open up, you have to start a conversation with him. Okay? Three years is a long time. If I was interested in someone and it was 3 years that went by and they didn't do anything, I wouldn't be interested in them any longer. So that's why I'm saying reach out if you want to and find out what's happening. Okay? Okay, I'm going to move on to Cheryl. Cheryl, are you still here? I'm sorry for the wait. Thank you for being so patient. Hi, Cheryl. Thank you for your patience. It takes a long time to get through everybody. But as I always tell everybody, sometimes cards will come out or psychic messages will come out that also have meaning for you. So while people are waiting, sometimes you get messages along the way as well from other guides. Do you have a specific question I can help you with, Cheryl? You're so welcome, Sharmila. Good luck, hon. Keep me posted. Cheryl, how can I help you tonight? Just a general reading? Sure. Let's see what's happening in the next 30 days or so for you. Why are you so concerned about money? That's what I'm hearing from the angels. You're very concerned about money right now. Is there something that's coming due that you have to pay? You just had surgery. So you're worried that you can't work right now and the money's not coming in? Because your guides are talking to me about a lot of worry, a lot of concern, a lot of staying up worrying about money. I feel like the surgery went well, though. Yes? You just hate what? The surgery? It did go well. Yeah, because I'm hearing from the angels that it went really well. You just hate what, hon? Not knowing if you're going to have enough money? What I'm hearing from the angels is that you just need to put out into the universe that, and Patty's really good at this, you can ask her about it, but putting out into the universe that you're going to manifest having more than enough money to meet your needs. Rather than worrying, because that goes right out into the universe. Hi, Venusian. We're all set for tonight, hon. I'm on my last person. But I will be back on Saturday or Sunday if you can join us then. I'd love to see you. Okay, hon? Share, share, share. Thank you. It's not working. It will work. If you know it's going to work, it will work. If you think it may not work, or if you think it's not going to work, it won't work. So you have to really know in your heart of hearts, and that's what you're thinking. This is going to work. This is what I'm doing. I know. But you need some time to recuperate, is what I'm hearing. And the angels are around you, helping you heal. How long are you out? For 6 weeks or 4 more weeks, I'm hearing? Is that correct? 8 weeks total. Okay. That is a long time. I hope you have something to keep you busy. A lot of good books? You really define yourself, the angels say, by your job and the job that you do. You're very proud of the work that you do. So I can understand you're not liking being home and not working, because that kind of defines you. I'm not sure what oh, you don't have any good books? Oh, it defines you. Yes, it does. And for me, I mean, I'm a nurse, and I understand that because it defines me as well, besides doing this and mediumship and so forth. So I understand that feeling. But it's okay to take a break. It'll be there when you go back. Your job will be there. They'll be waiting for you. Okay? Everything's going to be good, but really practice manifesting and knowing that you have more than enough money to meet your needs. That's what you want to be saying. Okay? I have more than enough money to meet my needs. Thank you for waiting around, Cheryl. It was lovely to have you here, and I'm glad you're part of our community now. Bring all your friends on board. Just share this video on Facebook with your friends. The more the merrier. Thank you guys. It's been a lovely evening talking to you guys. I appreciate you coming on, and I look forward to talking to you on Saturday or Sunday. Okay? Have a great time. You too, hon.